Hello fellow academics and welcome back to Chilcote. We're still kind of recovering from the attack, but at least our settlers are currently not rebellious anymore. So I would call that a win. Now it is the middle of the night, it is also raining. The main thing that we really want to do in today's episode is figure out how we can actually create the necessary metal smelter that we need in order to have our settlers survive. Let's also make sure that we do have enough of a gap around here. So from what I remember, the enemy can actually put ladders up on this side as well. So we're gonna dig down another level, and it's really hard to see what's going on because we have started to create a underground cellar. Anyways, so with that, once they are done with all of this madness, we should be in a good position for them to do what they need to do. All right, our new cook, Alfred, is doing his job. Let's make sure. Yep, 12 food is important. We also have started to create the iron ingots, actually. So next step for us will actually be to go into our door system, well, into our research, and then start unlocking the defensive structures. Now the defensive structures will give us some reinforced doors, and that's exactly what we're after. As last time they just rinsed through our through our regular doors in seconds. And that is just not okay. Where are you going? Alright, I guess you are creating the remainder of our traps. I don't think we have any enemies down here. Nope, currently not. Why is this, all of this so... I guess because of the lid that I'm trying to put on top. Anyways. So, things are moving along. We do need, for the defensive structures, we need 30 research. We're up to 18, so that is a good starting point. And we just need to make sure that somebody is actually making the iron ingots that we... Whoa, what is that? Okay. So I guess new bugs have come along. So fair enough. Oh, Alfred is actually not only our cook, but also our smelter. Or smith. Great. Now we could unlock tailoring. I don't think we need that right now. The most important part for us is to actually go ahead and make sure we get these doors in. And then we're gonna slowly replace these doors in order to make things, well, work out a little bit better for us. We should also remove those stairs up over here, as we're not gonna need them anytime soon. Are we sure you're the best? I guess, yeah. What is your main animal handling? Let me actually remove you from harvesting. Jake Mina should be doing all of our growing and harvesting, so that is good. We have some rough wine, that's also good. What are you? You're a druid. I do not have a church for you. So, yeah. That's just it. Alright. It is getting late. People are still doing what they need to do. We're almost there in terms... Annoyed? Why are you annoyed? Then go pray, girl. We do have... both of these are in here. I just completed the newest update for going medieval. So now I'm maybe a bit paranoid that things are gonna break continuously. Alright, anyways. So once this is dug out, I think we're okay in terms of defense. And of course, Jake Mina's clothes are now destroyed. Let's have a look. Do we have any clothing? There seems to be something here. Winter clothes, excellent. So you're not gonna walk around naked. Alright, anyways. What did I want to do just now? Suffering from cold? Why are you suffering from cold? Aren't you inside? You are. Alright, I just saw someone going here to pray. So you can actually go and pray. Restitutionist. I can't command you to pray, but there should be an... don't know why she's not doing it. Anyways. Research. Yeah, almost there. Not quite. But... Alfred? Drinking? Okay. I'd rather have him, you know, do the job, but I guess he needs that. Okay, one thing that I want to check in our domestic animals, we have 2 dogs, 2 young female dogs, because our completely missed the births. They're only 3 days old. Because our Valka is actually trained, all of the offspring basically is immediately trained as well. Alright, and with that we have more haulers, which definitely good for us. Alright, defensive structures can be unlocked, so we're gonna do that right away. And like I mentioned before, we're also gonna go in and place the reinforced doors. Gonna make sure I'm placing 2 for now. Sweatrag, you're the one responsible for the constructions, even though I don't quite know what you're building at the moment. Gonna make sure you're building that reinforced door, so if the next attack comes, we have a better chance of surviving. Now, part of me thinks we could also just destroy this part here, dig out a little bit more, maybe a bit further down, and then have this area accessible for our settlers, which could be quite beneficial, as we are in a relatively small space on this side. Why is it raining so much? I know it's autumn, but still. There we go. 2 reinforced doors are in. Let's have the regular doors being deconstructed. I guess you are still building all of this. Where you go now? Okay. Placing 2 more. What are you? We should have enough metal. We do have enough metal, so we are short on trees or wood. So let's go ahead and just chop the annoying bits and pieces out that are actually not useful for us. Those are the trees that kind of just grow in the middle between things. I wish there was a way to stop this, and I think I could technically build like a floor around there, but yeah, don't really need to do that. Alright, everyone is sleeping again. I really wish we had 5 settlers again, because that made our life definitely a lot easier. Now, with so much fermented or rough wine, we're gonna start forbidding some more. 24 here, 18 here, have another 2 here. Okay. All in all, that should be just okay. Settler is annoyed. Maybe we just need to relocate this. There is an issue with it. Because she can't be the only one lacking religious activities. Yeah, she's not the only one. Wait, Reverend? You're definitely accessible. Huh. Alright. Anyways. I think it is time for us... Oh. I remember. Wait, what happened here? Shouldn't there be another... I thought I had this set up. No, that... Oh, you were 2D, weren't you? As you might be able to tell, it has been a little bit... Wait. There we go. Since I last booted this up, but didn't think that was that much of an issue. I guess once this is in, we can also wrap up this part right here. And then what we want to do is add another pillar over. I see. This is collapsing because underneath that stuff hasn't been built yet. I really need someone to chop down. So, Sredrick, you're mining. Well, I appreciate that. I think I'd rather have you on cutting plants. What are you building now? You just started mining. I don't understand. Decorative banners, we don't need that. I think the next thing we're definitely gonna unlock is the tailoring, so our people are a bit happier with what they are wearing. We do still have our little workshop area down here, which will work out just fine. Although it is getting a little bit crammed in there. But, you know, should be alright. Alright, the next thing that we want to make sure we do have enough bows. So everyone is equipped with one, and even if it fails, we can, well, even if one of them gets destroyed, we can very quickly reconstruct one. Alright. You are still doing your animal husbandry, which is fine. It shouldn't take that long. And then growing and harvesting. Surprised, considering growing and harvesting are like the top two things over here, that so many of these things are actually going out of season. Huh. What are you doing at 11 PM, mate? Why are you building stuff? Construction 3, cutting plants. You should be chopping things down. Or doing research. What is going on? Maybe let's just wrap this up. I think we only need one more before we have tailoring. Yep. There we go. Now we can unlock this. I'm gonna go to our little workshop area right here. Not furniture, but production. Sewing station. There we go. And of course, we are still missing lumber because nothing has really changed. So, while it is in the middle of the night, I'm gonna manually instruct you now to chop things down. 50 wood, 50 wood, so all of that is good. As he's chopping down, I'm just getting ready to do the same with the next one. There must have been something with the new update. But I do appreciate the regular updates. Sometimes they just break everything. Who's unhappy? Why are you unhappy? Well, if you're hungry, go and eat. Winter. Excellent. Alright, like an entertainment, we have everything. Just use it. And the religious activities again. Restitutionist. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure what's going on with the religion at the moment. But I think what we just really need to do is put in a little worship place for all of our settlers. Now, in order to do that, I would love... What are you constructing, actually? Just getting random material. I'd love for him to finish this. Because once all of this is kind of put in place... What are you doing down here? Okay. Oh boy. Anyways. Sorry, you're probably freezing right now. Oh, look at that. You're actually doing pretty well. Already working on it. I like that. And once... 21 mining. I love that. 4 archers. Let's give it another try. Euphemia. Welcome to the tribe. And now... Sweatrig, where are you? Up here. Chop down this oak. Gonna make sure that we are building these doors first. And make sure there's a gap. Actually, let's see. Alright. Leave. You should be mining. Gonna give you that as the highest priority. One more, I think. Maybe 2 more. Yeah. And then this piece is gone. Already working on it. I like that. What is our... Oh, that is also still producing 80 metal blocks. So that is pretty good. You're supposed to be mining. Let's make sure you mine the right stuff. I hope I don't need to manually have you go through this. I might have to. Euphoria is about to go to bed. Makes sense. Now this might not be enough space. And I think it was Steve who said that they will still be able to climb up through these. Well, we'll see. If they build a little platform and then climb up to attack us, so be it. At the moment, this feels like a normal settlement, rather than us having to go all game mode on this in order to survive. Now, we could also just buy our way out. Maybe that is what the game is kind of about in the beginning. Alright, you've done your job, I will let you eat. Now, why are you... No sleeping. Not yet. You're exhausted, but you are... Why aren't you sleeping in a bed? Alright, Swedrake, I know. Why would you... How? Alright. Anyways. So that kind of worked out-ish. I swear, sometimes this game is doing very weird things. Alright. Party arrives in 3 hours. Actually, when everyone is up and about. How are you actually doing? Why did you eat raw food? Something I will never understand. You get new people coming in. They walk in, the first they see, they walk past like 100 different ready cooked meals looking all delicious and stuff. And they're like, you know what? I'm gonna get me some raw carrot. Because apparently that's just what looks more delicious. I don't understand. I don't know. Alright. Alfred. Oh, pause. Euphemia, you were actually the fastest. I appreciate that. Alfred. Time for you to also dig up the next. I'll leave. Svedrak is the slowest in this. Jake Mina, you seem to be quite fast. Alright, here we go. Almost there. No. Alfred, what are you doing? You totally would have fallen down. And I would have had to send a rescue team in to get him out of there. Alright. And with that, we have created a gap here. But we have also made a bit of a mess. So this obviously won't work anymore. So let's cancel all of these. And what we will need to do is probably go further down. Oh, future worries. Let's definitely put the wooden beams in here. Just so we can actually... I think we had set this down there for our research area, so we can put all of our research facilities down, which definitely will help. Oh, look at her. More research to be done, nothing we can really use it for at the moment. What I haven't done yet is actually wrap this up. Jackmina is gardening. Good. Is anyone chopping down the trees? What is Swedrick doing? He is praying. Okay, cool. I would like him to chop down stuff. Because again, we really need to figure out that tailoring situation. And once that is sorted out, I'm hoping that our settlers will be a little bit happier. As usual, no guarantees for that, but, you know, it's worth a shot. Alright, last tree, here we go. Construct this. Oh, look at that. This is the way I like this. Can add 3 more doors in there, which should ultimately help. And once, of course, best way to construct this was from the staircase down, because that's exactly how you roll. Alright, I'm gonna have this be done forever. Hit points under 30%. And quality, let's say flimsy. Make this the higher priority. Then we're gonna do summer clothes until we have 5 of each. And we're gonna leave it at that. Oh, shoot. Oh, shoot. Everything down here is outside, isn't it? No spare room. Alright. Maybe it's not as bad. We're completely ignoring the negotiator, who's just sitting there. Oh, thank you. I will accept these. Oh, look at this guy. Allowing high importance. Let's actually have a look. Generally overview. Resources. This here. Oh, there's a deer somewhere. What are all the polecats doing? Why are they all on this side of the map? Don't get it. Maybe I don't need to get it. Anyways, our dogs should deal with all of this. I'm hoping. And our donkey. Where are you going? Okay, staircase is here. Only 9 hit points. Alright, they're now hostile. And yep, they're gonna attack in 2.5 hours. Reminded me, you don't actually have anything. Of course you hate fighting. Doesn't matter. You will need to equip a bow. Jigmina with 11. I think that makes sense. What's your marksman? 3, 7, 16. 1. I guess your melee is actually not that bad. Alright, maybe in the future we're gonna deal with all of that. But first, everyone get ready. Jigmina, you go again into our little like death box, whatever we're gonna call it. What is that? Stick ladder. Don't tell me you're actually climbing up there. How are you going through these so quickly? And where are you going? Alright, you're just stuck down there. That is fine. I don't mind that. Okay, come on. Pause. This seems to be working okay. I'm not a big fan of the stick ladder here still, but it seems like can't we shoot this guy? The Walter guy. Alright. That was not enough defenses. Apparently. Close. How? Oh, that's the stick ladder. And I think we're dead. Two more dead. Alright, I don't think this is the way to go. I think we need to start over again and start on another journey of how to defeat the enemy AI. Alright, thanks for joining for this season, and I hope to see you on the next one. Bye bye.